Hello students, today we are going to take the new lesson which is on page 95, reading 8A. Përshëndetje nxënës, sot do marrim seminari që ndodhet në faqen 95. Të lexojmë 8A. Kemi një tekst, false advertising, pra reklama false. Është një tekst shumë interesant, gjithashtu kemi dhe ushtrimet. Së pari do marrim fjalët e reja. Check these words.
Escape,
Escape do të thotë arratisëm. To get away from, to leave. For example, after a busy week in the city, we like to escape to our country house for the weekend.
advert,
Advert është një referim, për shembull, a notice in the newspaper or in television about a product, job, etc. Pra një njoftim në gazetë ose në televizion rreth një produkti, pune e të tjerë. For example, Karen called to inquire about the job after reading the advert in the newspaper.
notice,
Notice është njoftim. To become aware of. For example, we were having such a good time at the beach that we didn't notice how late it was.
be aware of,
Be aware of. To kesh dieni. To have knowledge of something. For example, are you aware of the risk involved in the skydiving?
cunning trick,
Cunning trick janë truket dinake. A devious tactic. For example, some salesmen use cunning tricks to persuade customers to buy things they don't really need.
have something in mind,
To have something in mind do të thotë të kesh diçka në mendje. To think of something in particular. For example, do you have a film in mind that you'd like to watch? Yes, we would like to watch a comedy.
get stuck,
To get stuck do të thotë që të qëndroj në mendje. To not be forgotten, të mos harrohet. I have heard this song so many times on my MP3 player that now it's got stuck in my head.
irritating,
Irrituar, annoying. Miriam, for example, Miriam finds jazz music irritating. It really gets on her nerves.
tune,
A tune është një këngë ose një pjesë e shkurtër muzike. A song or a short piece of music. For example, it is such a catchy tune that I can't stop singing it.
pop,
Shfaqet papritur, to suddenly appear. For example, if a clever idea for a slogan pops into your head, please tell us.
limits,
Limits janë limitet. A restriction, for example, my patience has its limits. I don't like waiting too long to use a public phone.
aroma,
Aroma që në ndjejmë. A very pleasant smell. For example, the kids love the fresh aroma of biscuits in the kitchen when their mom is baking.
fabric softener,
Fabric softener është zbutës i rrobave, a liquid used when washing to make clothes soft and smell nice. For example, mom uses a fabric softener in the wash that smells of roses and makes the clothes wonderfully soft.
artificial,
Artificial është artificiale, pra krijuar nga njerëzit, created by human beings, not natural. For example, the flavor used in this strawberry ice cream is artificial. No real fruit was used.
fantasy,
Është fantasy, a pleasant but unlikely situation in your imagination. For example, a fantasy of mine is to own a house with a big swimming pool.
tempt,
Është tundimi, to offer somebody something to encourage them to do what you want. For example, Vicky was tempted by all of the store sales and bought a lot of clothes.
sense,
Është sensi ose ndjesia, the physical ability to see, smell, hear, touch, and taste. For example, Sandy has got an excellent sense of hearing. She can even hear a pin drop.
Sleep soundly.
Sleep soundly to flash rahat, to sleep very well. For example, the baby slept soundly all through the night and didn't wake up ounce.
Comfort.
Comfort ose I rehatshëm, the feeling of being physically relaxed and satisfied. For example, I decided to relax and read a book in the comfort of my living room.
Meadow.
Meadow është livadi ose një fush, a field. For example, we sat and had a picnic under a tree in a beautiful glassy meadow.
Endorse.
Endorse do të thotë mbështet, to publicity support something. For example, George Clooney endorsed Omega, and some people believe that it's a good quality watch.
Star quality.
Star quality është për njerëzit e famshëm, pra për cilësia e njerëzve të famshëm, se sa më gjepë se sa ato janë. The glamour the celebrities have. Many actors who have a star quality eventually becomes famous in Hollywood.
Count on.
Count on do thotë mbështetem, to depend on. For example, I can always count on Peter to help because he is very kind and caring.
Target.
Target është objektivi, to try to appeal to. For example, Lindsay saw a commercial for a face wash that targets women over 35 and bought it. And
Hidden trap.
hidden trap është një hile e fshehur. Concealed tricks intended to deceive somebody. For example, the contract contained hidden traps in the small print which he didn't notice. Tani të dëgjojmë tekstin.
False advertising. From the moment you open your eyes in the morning, you can't escape adverts. They are everywhere. On the radio, in the newspaper, on the internet, and even on the sides of buses and taxis. You've probably noticed that advertisers go to a lot of trouble to sell. But are you aware of the cunning tricks they use to do it? Negative noises. Beethoven once said that music could change the world, but I'm pretty sure he didn't have annoying jingles for adverts in mind. Whether you like them or not, though, they always get stuck in your head, because that is exactly what they are designed to do. The advertiser's hope is that when you are having trouble finding something, their irritating tune will pop into your head. The next time you're reaching for a product, stop and ask yourself if it's the best choice you have. Tempting associations. Advertising does have its limits, though. People can't smell an advert, so how do advertisers get across the fresh aroma of fabric softener? Adverts create artificial worlds, where fantasy plays a big part in tempting our senses. For example, seeing someone sleeping soundly on a soft bed surrounded by a field of flowers brings to mind thoughts of comfort and freshness. However, when you go to bed at night, you are not surrounded by a beautiful meadow, and that's why you should make sure you don't just reach for something from the shelf without smelling it first. Celebrity selling. Of course, advertisers love to use celebrities in their adverts to endorse products that make people dream of being beautiful too. Stars appear in ads for everything from makeup and perfume to cars and soft drinks. But have you ever asked yourself if they actually use these products themselves? Maybe they do, or maybe they don't, and it doesn't really matter to most people. It doesn't stop them wanting that little bit of star quality, which is exactly what the ad people are counting on. In the end, we need ads, and these advertising companies are only doing their job. Unfortunately, though, they will carry on targeting the unlucky shopper who is unaware of their hidden traps. Remember that they can only succeed with their tricks if you let them.
Ky ishte pra dhe teksti, ku fjalët e reja i marrën dhe ju duhet ta përktheni. Fillim me ushtrimin. Ushtrimin 2, read the text again and mark the statement, true, false, or doesn't say. Music can influence our shopping habits. Pra, është e vërtetë që muzika mund të influencojë në zakonet tona kur blejmë. Kemi të dytën, a successful jingle is one you keep remembering. Pra, një tingull i suksesshëm është një që ti mund ta mbash mend, është e vërtetë. An advert mainly present reality. Pra, një reklam zakonisht referohet realitetit, është e gabuar. Celebrities earn a lot of money for advertising. Doesn't say, pra nuk e thot. Associating a famous person with a product has a negative effect on sales. Pra, të bashkëpunosh me një njeri të famshëm rreth një produkti ka një efekt negativ në shitje. Është e gabuar. Ushtrimi 3. Answer the question in your own words. Pra, do të përgjigjeni pyetjeve me fjalët tuaja. What is the writer's purpose? Kush është qëllimi i shkrimtarit? Tani ju do të shkruani me fjalët e tuaja, por unë do të tregoj këtu një shembull.
The writer's purpose is to inform the reader about advertising tricks and warn them to avoid them.
E dyta, what do you think Beethoven meant when he said music could change the world? Pra, çfarë mendoni që Beethoveni do të thonte kur ai tha që muzika mund të ndryshojë botën? Edhe këtë do shkruani me fjalët tuaja. Unë do të tregoj një shembull.
I think that he means that music can affect people's mood and attitude, which has an effect on their behavior. So people may change the world through actions and behavior influenced by music.
Ushtrimin 4. Advertising match the words to form phrases.
Cunning trick.
Cunning trick është truk dinak with C.
Annoying jingle.
Annoying jingle është një tingull i bezdisshëm with E.
Fresh aroma.
Fresh aroma është aromë e freskët with A.
Fabric softener.
A fabric softener është zbutësi i rrobave, pra zbutësi që krijohet nga fabrika with F.
Advertising company.
Kompani reklamash with B. And the last one
Hidden trap.
është kurth ose hile e fshehur with D. Kemi ushtrimin 5. Complete the sentences. Pra, të plotësojmë fjalit with temp, count on, target, pop and stack. Ushtrimin 5 do merrni për shtëpi. Kemi ushtrimin 6. Words often confused. Choose the correct word. Pra do zgjedhni fjalën korrekte. Për shembull, what exactly do you have in mind? Çfarë keni saktësisht në mendje? Këtu kemi pak ndihmë. Be aware of, to have knowledge of something. For example, are you aware of the risk involved in skydiving? Pra të jesh i kujdesshëm, të jesh i vetëdijshëm për diçka, a jeni ju i vetëdijshëm për rreziqet që përfshihen në hedhjen pra skydiving? Conscious, aware, i vetëdijshëm, he is conscious of his problems and he wants to solve it. Pra, ai është i vetëdijshëm për problemet e tij dhe ai dëshiron të zgjidhë ato. Consciousness, to have something in mind, to think of something in particular. For example, do you have a film in mind that you would like to watch? Yes, we would like to watch a comedy. And sleep soundly, to sleep well. For example, the baby slept soundly all through the night and didn't wake up once. Fillim me ushtrimin 2. Pra, I have trouble finding the company's website. Treshi. Are they aware of the consequences? Katërta. That verb shows someone sleeping soundly on his bed. And the pesta. It doesn't really matter which model you buy. Kemi phrasal verbs, pra shprehjet frazale. Choose the correct particle. Të zgjedhim pjesoren saktë. If Jeans carries on speeding so much he will be in debt soon. Sales assistants have to carry out many different tasks in a day. We didn't think we would carry it off, but the project was a huge success. I don't know if he will be able to carry through the changes I want him to make. Kemi ushtrimin 8, word formation. Adjectives from verbs. Pra, kemi foljet nga mbiemrat nga foljet. We use these suffixes to form adjectives from verbs. Pra ne përdorim këto prapa shtesa për të formuar foljet nga mbiemrat ndaj foljeve. Able, enjoy, enjoyable. Respond, responsible. Decide, decisive. Consider, considerate, and differ, different. Read the theory, then complete each sentence with the correct adjectives formed from the verb in brackets. Pra, do lexojmë teorinë që ne sapo e lexuam, pastaj do plotësojmë çdo fjali me mbiemrin e formuar nga folja në klapa. Fillim. His story just isn't believable. It can't be true. The village is accessible only by road. Peter is one of the most considerate people in the company. E katërta, the company new advert is excellent. Dhe e fundit, Jane is a very creative person. Fillim ushtrimin 9. Speaking and writing, pra të flasim dhe të shkruajmë. How do advertisers try to attract people's attentions? Pra si reklamat përpiqen të tërheqin vëmendjen e njerëzve, according to the text, duke ju përmbajtur tekstit, tell the class. Këtë do e shkruani me fjalët tuaja, por unë do t'ju tregoj një shembull.
Advertising companies use jingles, product associations, and celebrity endorsements to attract people's attention.
Ky ishte një shembull. Dhe tek ushtrimi 10, do you think advert can influence your choice when you buy something? In 3 minutes, write few sentences. Tell the class. Pra, ju mendoni se reklamat ju influencojnë zgjedhjen tuaj kur ju dëshironi të bleni diçka? Në 3 minuta, shkruani pak fjali dhe tregoni klasës. Përsëri do ju tregoj një shembull.
I think adverts can influence me to buy different things. When I see my favorite celebrity advertising something, it makes me want to buy that thing. Also, a clever advert that stays in my mind can make me think about one product more than another when I am shopping. I don't think adverts can influence me because I don't care about having the same things that celebrities have, and I know they get paid a lot of money to advertise a whole load of different things. When I go shopping, I buy the things I need and the things I can afford, not what the advertisers tell me to buy.
Pra ky ishte edhe shembulli dhe mësimi për sot. Mos harroni detyrat e shtëpisë, ushtrimin 5, ushtrimin 9 dhe ushtrimin 10, si dhe fletoren e punës. Për çdo pyetje pa qartësi më shkruani në WhatsApp.